Okay, motherfucker.
Channel doesn't have any content.
Anton,
Okay, this is what we are.
this is what we are. VR.
VR, yeah. This is what VR. No, but why can't I see it on my shit?
I don't know. I don't care about your shit. I do
That's
care,
not
obviously.
fair. That makes you a bigger asshole than usual.
I know. Give me.
I'm the end user. I'm a grandma, okay? It needs to be as simple as you can make it.
It would be as simple as.
Your logo is bad. It's cut.
It's badly formatted for the display medium. Close down all this shit. Close it all down because you don't have enough capacity.
It doesn't manage TV VR.
Hey, thank you for being here because this would be way less fun without you. If I was sitting here on my own,
it's
this would be
depressing.
fucking
You'd
miserable.
have to go get a blonde or two.
Okay, then you have to go and do this.
Get your blonde.
Okay. Now we're live streaming. Then let's not forget this.
That's a problem.
Daydream. Place your phone into the Daydream headset.
That's okay. Chris, you're no fun.
I'm sorry, Anton.
Sorry, and you.
But
Okay, so what are you getting?
nothing yet. But you need to go and find the YouTube and find the Burning Live TV.
Take it out.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Subscriptions. Berlin Live TV, virtual reality. Berlin Live TV is live.
So where are you? You're where the camera is. Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
I want to try something
11.
as well.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 33, 34. Can we do some clapping?
Well, I'm trying something as well. You see?
Yes. Yeah.
I'll
And
tell
that's
you what
the.
that- Well, I'm. Almost real time. It's like 2 seconds difference. I'm hitting 40. No, 40.
Okay, you're 0 now.
Okay, so it's 40 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm hitting a minute.
9, 10 seconds.
Okay, so I'll hit a minute and I'll tell you when. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, so it's 41,
10.
41 and a half seconds approximately.
Yeah.
and
And on the screen on the computer it's like 2 seconds.
I can see the reflection of myself in your screen.
That's so cool.
Seriously, put this damn thing on.
Shite. Oh, what the fuck? Who the fuck? Oh, it looks so cool when I'm cut. Well, the alignment is weird. Do it like this. This cool guy is talking. And it's only right now gonna hit minute. Minute. This guy. Well, is the timer helpful? I think it's a good trick.
Timer just helps me understand
The
how
ballpark.
far behind we are. Yeah.
Yeah, the ballpark.
How long we got to wait.
Yeah. Well,
And
I wish we could check it in different qualities and streaming settings to see, like, find a good, like, middle ground between, like, fast and, like, good. So that's me. Oh, now I have to say no. Yeah. Whatever. It's weird that you're over here at the moment, and you're actually over there. So,
okay.
can we like
But-
play with that shit?
Yes, so
We can rotate the projection. This is you.
this is the controller. You
Okay.
can see it as well.
Yeah.
When you press this bottom button, hold it down,
Okay.
it recenters to wherever you're looking. That
Okay.
is center.
So this is me. I'm exactly in the middle right now, which is funny. But I want you to be. What the fuck happened? Hey, change something. I'm in a menu. I lost it.
Press the middle button,
Okay, middle button.
and no, not the middle, the bottom button, and hold it down. Bottom button and hold it down.
Okay, hold it down. No, still not seeing shit. Centers, but I'm seeing like waterfall, computer generated waterfall.
Okay, go to YouTube.
YouTube, wait, where am I?
Okay, let me get some
I lost my
focus.
pointer. It's pointing in a different direction.
Hold, like whenever you
Okay, I got it. YouTube VR. Really live TV in VR, motherfucker. Oh shit, that's me. And I want you to be the center. And it exits again. Fuck.
Because you're pressing the home button. The bottom button takes you home.
Okay, so this is the home button. And the top
If
button.
you hold that bottom button, that recenters.
Okay, so it's centering on me. Oh. Okay, now I got it.
Yeah, I know.
So this is the door. This is you. So I can actually see you a minute ago,
41 seconds.
41 seconds ago, but okay, so this is the table. No, it's still not exactly centered. Well, we'll have to do it as well for the shows or whatever. Oh shit, I pressed it again.
And just every time you swear,
Oh, I'm sorry.
no,
Yeah,
no,
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 wait.
no, I'm not. Don't stop swearing, but just be aware.
No, I'll tell you what. Because English is like my third language, and I learned it mostly from rap. You know, hip hop, like Tupac.
You
and
swear
stuff.
more, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, so for me, it's like still the coolness of it.
I
I'm
understand.
not like a British person who can actually consider it a bad language. The alignment is pretty good.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it off and turn it back on again. I'm gonna stop streaming
Okay, change the setting or something.
to do a clap test.
Okay, so wait.
Next
Are you
stitching.
changing the YouTube? Are you stopping the YouTube or the program? If you stop the program, the YouTube is still running, right? It's just not receiving anything.
Probably.
Okay, so can we test that? If we have like a failure when we're like live.
So
אני יכול, אני לא רוצה. אם אפשר שלא, אני אודה לך מאוד. אני לא עושה את התחרות גם.
I love this laptop now. It's the best thing. Actually, I bought this 4G LTE card,
In there?
35 euros. Open the laptop, insert into module, and it finds it.
And
And I put a SIM card into it,
And you have internet.
and just
everywhere.
like there's a connection that I just can't make fucking work yet. But we're
Oh,
getting
it's not working yet?
no. But if I get that work, it'll just be like the best laptop in the universe.
That you currently own.
Okay, so I want to start clap testing. And I put a SIM card into it.
You should do the timer thing as well.
What?
You should do the timer thing.
No, this has got to be done by eye for sure.
Well, you can clap on certain time signatures.
If you can get it to beep every second,
Oh, nice.
then that will be useful.
Yeah, but then all the beeps sound the same.
Oh, that's nearly very, very close.
Are you on the Zoom now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I need something that this thing.
Yeah, snappy. Let me help you.
It's got to be really slowly coming together.
Yeah, I get it, so you can see the exact moment. Wait, spin the camera towards me.
Wait, okay, make it nice.
So make it different every time, so you're distinguishable visually.
Sound is coming before the picture. Sound is coming before the picture, so I need to delay the sound by like 2.1 try. And keep going, just keep tapping.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Shh, 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 shh. Be quiet for a second. Okay, keep going.
Another one?
Yeah, I think maybe. Okay.
Find the most effective way to do it.
No, the most effective way is to have a clear line of sight from the camera.
Okay, but
Two things.
will the clock help?
No, I don't understand what the clock does for us, but the best way, I think, is to have two things coming together really slowly.
Yeah, we need to hear them. But they do need to make a sound.
Of course. So if there's a way to
No, what
move
I
this
thought-
microphone closer to...
You can just, first of all, you can turn it. You can increase sensitivity as well, so it's close to max. Okay? Show it already have enough. Yeah, slow.
Put the headphones on there and see what you think.
Sound is late. No, sorry, it's early. Sound is early.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do something that tests whether this is...
Wait. This is the slow one. Click. Yeah, well, it's like 20 milliseconds, 50 milliseconds, something like that.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change. This is currently set. The audio is set to delay by 2.1 seconds. I'm going to change that to 5.
No, but you're.
In order to check whether
Yeah,
it
okay.
actually changes on the fly,
Or do we have to? Okay.
or do we have to turn the software off?
Well, this is very comfortable because it doesn't change anything. It doesn't change screens. It just stop and start. Okay, so check 5. I'll check 5.
Yeah, let's do some more.
Wait, I'll try this.
I just I want to know your idea with the.
I get seconds.
No, you don't.
10, 11.
That's not accurate enough to make a.
Okay, that's my thing. Try the other one.
Now, hopefully, this is like by the time. Just
It actually looks perfect right now. Now it's your thing.
is it totally out of whack?
It's exactly the way it was before, I think.
Okay, fine.
So we can't change it. Like it was 2.1, right? Make it like 2.5. 2.5 seconds.
And then we have to
stop it.
And I'm going to go here.
Let's see what happens to the stream. So I want to see what happens to the stream.
it will hang. Just don't do anything to it, and it will say. I'm not getting anything, and then it will start getting something again. It will auto refresh. Seriously, watch it. It's very good.
Okay, it just glitched for like. It's late.
So sound is coming after.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
It's just I can see by your lips actually.
So this 2.5. It was 2.1. So should we try 2.2?
2.2, yeah. I think that's it. That was almost invisible.
Yeah,
So
fine.
it's-
But what we learned now is that we have to stop and start the stream
which is
for
very
the
important
audio
information
to
for
be
us. Did the camera move? Because it did.
slowly coming together.
Yeah, I get it.
I think that's pretty much perfect.
Yeah, it's totally it. Okay, so the sound thing we have. No, it's okay. I can see it from over there. The problem is I can hear this computer somehow. So,
No, you can hear this picking up that.
okay, I get it.
Yeah, I want to get it working on your phone because then you'll be happier, right?
Yeah, it's good. The sound is good. Great. Let's move on. What else? So there's the camera setting and alignment thing that you don't care about.
test. Done. Next
Okay,
thing.
stitching.
Stitching.
Well, I found. Look. Wait. If you move the camera correctly, like, look at this. What you see upstairs cut is this lamp. But if I tilt it a bit, suddenly comes into. Well, the stitching is good.
Yeah, that's
What
fine.
I'm trying
That's
to
fine.
say.
But just be aware when you put it like that, and someone stands on this.
You know, I don't think
Good.
anyone's gonna stand on it.
I stood on it after you moved it. and
Yeah,
that's
I
why
saw
put
it.
That's why I re-centralised it. But now we're all aware of this. That's good.
Well, that won't be in any real life situation, that kind of floor thing.
So
And it's not a problem. I would like to change the exposure
Now
settings
listen.
just to see how it works.
the next step is that you do what you want with the
Camera settings.
so scene settings,
I want to see what's
camera 1. Oh no, wait, no, that's not it. Where is the fucking
recording settings, camera 1. Okay.
camera 1?
Contrast, brightness.
Where is camera 2?
Yeah, that's a good question. Can you move the stream settings like to a different corner?
I can hide the stream settings.
Yeah, but where do they hide to?
Up here.
Okay, cool. I get it.
Hide, collapse. But wait, there's 2 sets of RGBA. I think camera 1 is the whole device.
You think so?
Yes.
Let's see. Change brightness.
Because what they talk about sometimes is having multiple cameras that you can direct the view. You can switch from one camera to another.
Okay, I get it. So change the brightness for a second.
So clever.
Okay, so it's not. Okay, this is what I'm looking. Oh, okay. This is like camera 2 settings. Change that? Yeah, exactly. So it's the whole device, but it's divided. Okay, and you have
That's
color.
That's my
Color settings are very like basic, but it's still like.
Okay,
it's
I'm
still
going
usable.
into the matrix.
Okay, good.
You-
But
you
wait,
are
can you
now-
do the phone thing first,
Ah,
please,
yeah, for you,
for me?
yes, of course.
For everyone who I send the link to, so we can test. So basically,
246. Oh, I didn't say it online.
that's not important. I did it for my bike also.
You said that online. Say it closer to the microphone.
If anyone cares. Contrast is different. Why? So it needs to be like reset. Okay, so press it. Ah, okay, I get it. It's a graphic thing. Okay. So that's one input I want to give them.
Write it. Make
Okay.
a note of it. Like this will
Okay.
just make a note in a way that you will understand it later.
Keyboard input. I want to see if it's automatic or manual. That's what I care about. The exposure in the settings thing. Can it be set to automatic maybe? Does it have a huge latency? Like if I shine a light directly into the camera, see? It darkens the entire image. We don't want that shit. That's why. So I was looking at the settings and I see them change.
No, put it in. Let me screenshot it. Oh, what is screenshot on this damn thing?
You see? No, I'll put it in the front.
Yeah, I don't care.
So if I like take it down, it'll brighten. But if I increase it in intensity, it can go all the way to black. See? So that's cool for like spontaneous stuff, but like for professional setup stuff that you set up in advance, you don't want it to be like. First of all, it's doing it separately, which is stupid. So it has to be linked. If I had like auto exposure, auto expo link
I
And
don't know.
over- Right. What is it? The resolution, the space, the access to the YouTube thing. Why isn't it working? The computer can see it.
Yeah, clearly. Yeah.
Where's the wall temp to try? Do you have the latest version of YouTube app?
I might not. I don't.
Can you shut down other shit? Because possible.
They're competing. There's no other shit to shut down.
There's all these notifications across the top indicates that there is other shit to shut down.
Well, I'm not sure how much access I have. Well, let's go to YouTube. Oh, are you actually doing it like that?
What?
You can just get interest here. It will be a good advertisement. You have proper clothes? Oh yeah, okay. The underwear thing. I'm a yogi and I love it. So
definitely gonna go barefoot because I definitely close my door.
So I can see the settings change. Can you see the settings change? It's still set up on the same brightness and the contrast and everything. You see? But visually, it changes. So imagine like a live stage with lighting that changes. You're fucked. It's like the Facebook thing all over again. You know what I mean?
No, what do you mean the Facebook thing?
Well, when I had to do a certain angle, or it would go dark because of one light in the background. You know what I mean?
Right.
Auto exposure is not something you want to use unless you're outside in broad daylight. Because one strong light fucks up your entire image. And here it's even worse. White balance changes as well, you see? Visually changes. So imagine like a live stage. I would definitely write that. Auto exposure thing. Manual. White balance. Okay.
Bad news for you. Bad news.
What? Phone not working?
No, your phone does not have an accelerometer.
Doesn't have what?
An accelerometer, the thing that works out whether it's like this.
Really? But I can do it like in maps and stuff.
Oh yeah? Okay, well maybe there's something in this. You're getting content through that.
Okay. Well, at least you can swipe it with
Let's
a finger
go
at
to-
something. I never pretended to have a good phone. I just hoped it
Let's
was
go to
adequate.
1080p.
Why isn't it like all centered and the same? I don't care about anything. So I want the entire. Well, so what I wrote down first is that I can't double click the number and input like 1. I can't do that. I have to look for the pixel.
Focus on the real functionality things, not the usability. They don't care about usability. They
Well-
will not change that.
Well,
They will focus on things.
well, it's
that improve
functionality. I need brightness 1, not 1.25267. I have to look for the pixel that corresponds to 1 when I'm pressing it. You know what I mean? It's only visual input
Okay.
through the mouse. It's bullshit.
Let's also remember that YouTube is recording all of this.
Yeah, I know.
So
They'll
if you
have.
have feedback,
Yeah,
give
well,
the feedback.
Well, that's what I was doing before you interrupted me.
I know, but
No, I'm
give it
kidding,
in a
I'm
way
kidding.
which will make sense.
No, I'm
on
kidding.
the
I'm
screen
kidding.
later.
Okay, so right now I manually reset the white balance settings to be exactly the same. Okay. Still, the exposure is different because the window is obviously overexposed, so it's darkening half the image, the far half.
Okay, just so you know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going into the matrix.
Okay, you do your thing, I do my thing. If I fuck with the thing, okay. Contrast.
The stitch line is pretty damn good. The contrast is
Yeah, well, look at the floor, at the tiles.
Yeah, it's
It's
too
the
dark on the window side.
Yeah, I know, and it's exactly the same settings. That's what I'm talking about. And even if I try to brighten it, well, I can overcompensate, but then it doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna go show Emily.
Yeah, you do that. Show everyone you meet. And I'll be dancing. I'll be dancing in here like this. Oh, phone. Yeah, send it to everyone. Link. I'm sharing it with everybody. Sharing is caring. Live now. 360.
Okay, Emily's watching. Hi, Emily.
Wait, it's latency.
I know, but still.
Okay.
I start talking immediately, and Emily will start hearing when she starts hearing.
Yeah.
Hi, Emily. I'm going to walk around the room, see if you can chase me. I'm going to change some of the places. We're setting the camera up. Hopefully the sound is quite nicely synchronized.
Like your underwear.
I like my underwear. It's not underwear. I have underwear underneath this. Anton, look there.
Oh, thank you
You're
for showing
being
me.
captured. We're not so great at like acting and performing,
Yeah.
but maybe we need to start singing.
I need to eat something.
Yeah, I need to eat something also.
Durum.
You need a durum.
I always need a durum.
Okay, so Emily, show other people this. Probably you're hogging this for yourself because you're enjoying being inside this virtual world. But show the other people. And now, yeah, oh, right. This is nice. People are now interested. People are coming. Shift your hat.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm just curious what you're doing.
We're live streaming in virtual reality. And you are now.
Live stream.
Say hello to your mum.
Hi.
Emily is outside watching on the headset.
Okay, can you see it from...
Come to your computer.
How do you get the link though? Ah, yeah, you don't need one. Sorry. Sorry, this is the best I can do. Sound. Actually, sound needs to be, if I can. Could do this. Microphone.
Go up here in virtual reality.
I wish we weren't as nerdy when we were doing this.
we can't influence that.
Yeah, it's genetic.
We are as nerdy as we are. Now wait, I've got a problem because vr.berlinlive.tv does not go to the place I needed to go to.
Okay, so you do that. What do I do?
Go outside and see Emily
Yeah.
and see where who she's showing my phone to.
Okay, so I'll go spy. That's what you're saying.
Go make sure Emily's okay.
Okay. I don't think you can fall off unless we do it.
Hello, I don't know if anyone is still watching, but I thought I'd give you something more interesting to look at, to listen to hear, instead of just a blank room with me showing you my back. So see if you can follow me around, turn your head around. As I move this way, you can change, and you can move. The microphone is over here. So that's why if I face over this way, you can't hear it as well, but if I face over this way, you can hear it really loud. Really nice and clear. So the camera, and look up, there's a lamp above, and then there's other interesting stuff happening in the room, like my shoes. And it's very good for you that you cannot smell these because they smell a little bit. Berlin city streets, the rain, the weather. And we have nice images to show on the smartphone. So, the way it works is there's two cameras. There's one that I'm directly pointing at here. So this is one camera that faces one way. And then the other camera, turn around, faces the other way, here. And then the software puts those two cameras together and creates like a single image. And you see how the stitching of the two pictures together, like putting them together in real time, there's some kind of discrepancy. And if I stand like here, it looks like thinner than I was before, and I look like I only got half a head. And similarly on this side, something that's kind of similar. If I stand here, I'm right in the full frame of the camera, and everything is looking and sounding good. Can you see my eyeball? And what about here? Can you see my eyeball now? And then the other eyeball. Ooh. Lovely, that's not very pleasant, probably. Sorry about that. Okay, let me go back to the work I was doing to make it so that people can actually tune into this thing. Just Destination, Berlin Live TV in VR. Forward the domain, arbitrary URL. No, not Berlin. I don't want to change that. I want to change Berlin Live TV subdomain. Subdomains. And then They got bored already?
No, but yeah, it kind of proves our point. Now what?
I don't know.
Well, first of
Good
all,
question.
the sound thing, okay? So the best thing to do with this would be to like have a mic on it. Oh, it's very hot. It runs like really hot.
It's still running.
Yes, it is. I think it can run indefinitely.
There's me.
So alignment, sound synchronization, but the settings thing, it's still automatic. So even if you like input live settings in their base, they're automatic.
Hold on, what's
How do I change that? Yeah, I know. I noticed. She tried to get me lost in this maze of.
This is just the most ridiculous pamphlet, isn't it?
It's
Have you got anyone watching?
Well, I don't know.
3 people,
3 watching now.
Ah.
which means that laptop is one,
Yeah.
this phone is another, and I think you'll. So someone.
No, I sent
your
like
phone
a
watching?
few links.
I mean, we're not showing anything interesting.
Yeah, that's
we're,
true.
We're kind of boring, but if I twist this.
Did you?
I
was
loved
talking
that.
to you.
Yeah.
It's like,
I was like, I
hi,
want to talk back to you.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, this doesn't have voice recognition for comments. So if you're on the headset, you can't type anything.
Okay, so the obvious next step is to be able to allow the viewers and the subset of the viewers to feedback.
Yeah.
And actually, like, my image is you have 1 million people watching a live stream gig, and they are all talking and shouting and saying, yeah, I love this song, play this song. It's my birthday today, sing happy birthday for me. Like, you have 1 million people in a stadium all watching a gig.
What about
And-
the gig,
and
though?
To play this back to the musician. The musician could just be in a room like this and have in his ears what everyone is saying to him.
Yeah, that's true.
Some people will say nasty things.
No,
but
but it doesn't have to be audio as well, because it would be very bothersome.
So text you can type now.
Yeah, but you need a computer to
That's
type.
quite distracting.
And
But
that's
if you,
not a
but if you
VR.
can have either one, but then if a musician wanted to have that feedback.
Yeah.
Sure. But like my gist is that
Yeah.
the problem musicians have with this is that there's no audience to play to. The audience
Yeah,
is,
they're
is
used
this.
to like.
Yeah.
This is the audience, this is my audience.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't move so much, it doesn't make much noise. So creating a channel, and this is I think the value of live is that you can actually participate.
Is anyone else doing this?
Maybe.
Like, is anyone doing exactly this, right? Like what we're
Oh,
doing?
Probably not.
Maybe. I saw some people who did a live stream 360 from the place where everyone in America watched the solar eclipse. You know, like the week
Okay.
ago there was a solar eclipse or something. And they just put the camera,
And
broadcasting set up and go. Is anyone using, like, some people are filming using these and publishing, like music videos and editing, but live streaming with entertainment value? I don't hear of anyone. And
Well, this-
admittedly I don't
this is
consume
still-
so much
isn't this
content.
ex-
I like to create and give, and I don't watch so much,
Yeah.
which probably makes me less creative, but never mind. But so if someone was doing it, maybe I would have heard about
But
it.
not everybody
Maybe not.
has this, you know what I mean?
Of course, but even without the headset, you can still come out of this and be.
Watch the normal.
Say hi, everyone.
Huh?
No, yeah. So we have.
Ah,
Oh fuck.
Lior is watching. Lior, you click the link. Send us a message on the live chat if you click the link, Lior. Lior's in Friedrichshain.
Hi.
Lior is a very talented drummer in a lot of bands. Lior, come, and we'll try and get you on the list. If Emily, try and sweet talk Emily.
I'm sure they'll have some.
And Emily
drums in
will let
there, no
you-
problem.
So yeah, so if you don't have one of these headsets, then let's.
How
put
delayed
this-
is it? 40 seconds?
Yeah, it's about that. We did some measuring. So if you don't have it,
Yeah. Okay. Well, that works as well.
it's not as good. But everyone who has a smartphone with accelerometer.
Well,
in it-
mine doesn't.
Oh, it does not,
Obviously.
but all the iPhones do.
So people,
You
don't buy
Where's
this
your smartphone?
shit.
Where's your smartphone?
Here.
Become a viewer. Go to YouTube, the YouTube app.
I feel so second
I want
grade.
to see if it works on an iPhone because everything is Google so far.
What am I
I
going
mean,
to
you're
do?
not subscribed to me yet, Berlin
No.
Live TV. Maybe it's going to be hard to find because it's going to be. Berlin Live TV in VR. Okay. You go.
Oh,
Turn
you
it
can
the
jump
other
over
way.
here? What?
Yeah, turn it the
How
other
did I
way.
know that? Sorry, what? Oh my god, that's insane.
Yeah, so you can have people at home
Unless
doing
you're
like
dancing
this.
around a little bit.
Mhm.
Can't show you because you're on the wrong side of the camera.
That's fine. I'll go on this
Oh,
side.
it's in the way.
Wait, it's 40 seconds. So.
But yeah, it's fine. You start living 40 seconds in the past. It's really weird.
Okay, see you later. I'm going to watch it all day.
Okay, we'll try.
So
and
we
get
have
something
another
interesting.
viewer, man.
Who? Who's the viewer?
Her.
Yeah. Okay, we have more people viewing.
Well, not one watching now. So two watching now. It's weird because this is one, this is two. She's three.
I'm starting to promote this on.
Yeah, promote one
on the-
exactly.
Well, promote the
I know.
But I think we're kind of at a point where we have everything working. No?
Yeah, it's actually better than I thought. The sound thing needs checking, but like if we use like a concert scenario, then sound is just a left-right input directly into the computer.
Sure, but
So it's not a problem. But like for doing
it is a problem. Because if you want to immerse your viewers deep in the process, you want them to have headphones on.
yeah,
If they have headphones on, they start feeling seasick. Because when they turn their head,
it's
the
not
sound
right.
doesn't change.
Yeah,
And
it
they
needs to be
lose
360.
their
Well,
horizon.
that's worth checking. A 360 sound
It's
projection.
more about sound design, surround sound,
If you
full
look-
microphones.
if you check even in DaVinci, you can have a surround sound mix, so you can designate different channels in space. I don't know if it works with VR Live, but we can sure as hell contact DaVinci to find out. You know what I mean? Oh, look at me. Something weird. And it
I
don't
don't-
look good.
don't want to.
Break my stuff?
No.
Yeah, I don't want you
I
to
don't
break
want this
Ah,
stuff.
you already broke this.
In the way.
How could you?
You're so sensitive.
How does it look like this?
Like you're in the fold, so it looks weird. It looks like you have one. You're a cyclops with one eye. Seriously, you need some serious redefining the stitch.
No, but you can't redefine it because I'm in the blind spot. But it's cool. If you stand over there, we can have a screenshot with both of us cyclopsing it, which is a very stupid thing to do. I'm sorry. Damn, stupid things.
Okay, I'm kind of bored now.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to do
well-
something with this. I want
Yeah,
something
well,
for
I
me.
think we're done. Like, for the moment. The problem, can you run the test, the bandwidth test, so we know what exactly is our basic bandwidth requirement? Because it wasn't really low. You're sending like 20 Mbps. 10. But it's not 10 because it spikes up to 15, so You need a 15 upload. It's a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need to. It will basically be the biggest bottleneck of this entire operation, unless we can take this number to like 3. Then we might stand a chance.
Ah, the M phone. Oh, this thing. Okay.
So I move the camera high. Dead zone, dead zone, dead zone, dead zone.
Okay, so it spikes up to 25 megabits per second.
When it starts, right?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm really hungry now.
Yeah, me too.
I'm really thirsty.
You need some creative energy. This is what you're saying. So it's still like 11.2.
We need to decide what we're doing now.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Where are we going with this?
So wait, it spiked. Wait, can we
Okay,
show
it's
ourselves?
stabilized to 10.8.
Can we show this to ourselves in the VR on the feed?
Yeah, of course.
So I move the camera again. So it won't matter. It won't matter. The settings thing is annoying.
What do you mean the settings thing?
The fact that even if I dial manual settings, they only apply as an override over automatic settings. You know what I mean? So the auto
Settings
exposure.
where? There's a whole heap of settings.
No, the
Which
settings
are you
is
talking
this,
about?
this. Left eye, right eye. Okay. So if I dial up brightness, it takes the automatic value that it scans and amplifies it over the automatic thing. It's not really manual settings. You know what I mean? Really? You don't know what I mean?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's so horrible. Oh, I'm staring at your chest.
Okay, now wait a minute. This is. Can we try and make it not badly stitched?
Well, you're too close to the camera. It needs 2 meters, okay?
Sure.
If you don't give it 2 meters,
Can we make it not badly stitched?
it's
Like-
not about that. You will always look parallaxed because this is the best stitch you could hope for. Don't touch the thing. Look at my shoulder. Look at my shoulder when I take the hand down.
I
Okay?
think I just made it better.
No, you didn't. You made yourself better, but you made me worse because it's parallax. The eyes are not in the same point in space.
I understand. So can we maybe? So the next thing on
No,
my
you
list
made it worse.
was to be.
You see, look at the back. You need to stitch it for the background, for the infinity focus, not the close focus. Okay?
So let's turn this around so that the infinity is the furthest thing away we can.
No, but you moved the stitch point. Actually, it was better before. What? Are we bothering everybody?
Now I understand why you were pointing at this thing. You were pointing at something earlier, and I was like,
Yeah, I totally.
try and give me information now. No.
No, but wait.
But we're stitching
wait.
to the infinity, right?
No, but look.
Let's
Everything.
stitch
This is a fisheye. Everything above a meter is infinity for it. Like in my lens. Okay. Okay. It's a fisheye. It doesn't have depth because it's whatever. But look.
Why don't we still go with the
wait,
infinity?
wait.
It's the furthest
Let me
away infinity we
explain.
can.
Let me explain. Look at this. Look at this. You have a point which is very visible, small detail, on a line because you moved the horizontal.
Also, this is a point that's very visible. It's further
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, but that's the stitch is here and here. It doesn't stitch here. This doesn't
But if
matter.
you turn the camera around, then the stitch becomes different, doesn't it?
You move the point, but okay. Wait. Stop. Okay. So the alignment is. Well, you shouldn't have touched it. It was better. No, move it back to the contrast thing. Okay. We should devise like a thing, like a sign or whatever that we can hang on a wall and look at it with the side. That's it. You see, double lamp. So double lamp, single lamp. There it is, aligned. You see my elbow.
There, sure.
Okay. Now we're a bit misaligned. Means one picture is a little bit bigger than the other one.
So hungry.
Yeah. Okay, you have scale. You can dial in the scale. So, well, you see now it shouldn't be done when live. That's what I get. Or you shouldn't change like very powerful settings on the fly like this, because you overburden the machine. Okay. Put it back in starting position.
Now this is going to be nice to see if these automatically, this automatically starts again, that automatically starts again.
Yeah, well,
really
that's
nice.
that's like a, I don't know what the word is, like a plunter. Is there a word like that?
Huh? You don't know what a plunter is.
Well, I mean, like, that's like a glass that you can pour stuff into. You know what I mean? Whatever you pour into, it takes. So if you had like OBS running something different, I think theoretically you could input the same key. Oh, I mean, he looks like a one-eyed monster. This is awesome. No swearing, please. You are live. I'm sorry, I'm not British, so for me it's not swearing. It's just hip language. I'm sorry.
It's because Anton learnt how to he learned how to speak English from listening to rap songs
And movies.
and movies, and they swear a lot in rap songs.
And
so this is why Anton swears so much.
90s action flicks, you know what I mean?
But Emily, you should be working. Why are you
Yippee-ki-yay.
not working, Emily? Come on.
Well,
Are you saying that what we're doing is more interesting than your work? Then come and play. Okay, Emily, I want to know if we can start inviting people here to make sound. Where can we move this camera to so that it's
less bothersome on the neighbors.
it's less bothersome on the neighbours?
Maybe
and
it's the
more-
time of day. Maybe it's like if you do it in the evening and nobody's around.
Why is this stitch so sucky then?
Why can you see this? Because of the auto exposure. The window is darkening this image. Though the settings dialed are exactly the same, the window is causing it to darken. So if I move it, wait, don't touch anything. If I move it, it'll brighten back up. Or darken evenly,
Okay, but listen.
theoretically. Well,
Go
it
back to
doesn't-
where it was, because there's something I want to show you. So we stitched it so that it's working here,
Yeah,
but
but
it's not working up here.
no,
now.
but this can't be stitched because this is a blind spot. Look at my hand.
No, but that's not.
This is a blind spot. This is too close. If it
Ah.
was a ceiling, and you wouldn't
Ah.
see it as much, but
Ah.
you should always take into account that the zenith and the bottom, what do you call it? The zenith is the up and the bottom, whatever, is never going to be exactly on point the way you want it to. You know what I mean?
Sort of.
But this here, look at me. Look at me.
Mm-hmm.
Almost. Not quite. There's a crossfade thing going on. That's why I changed the scale. I believe the scale of the projection isn't exactly the same on both cameras. So that's why you still have parallel. How am I here? Oh, you can't see me. Oh, you can. Wait. Here is better. This side, right?
There's still some
Well,
fucking around, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay,
Yes.
I get
Well,
it.
that's the thing
Another
with
thing
these
I-
cameras.
There's
Is
another thing I like. Come here. You see this here? Sometimes it's oscillating
yeah, no.
because we're standing here
Yeah, the floor moves a bit.
and the floor is moving.
No, so if you do
And
this,
thing is,
this, I tried it before. So if you push it up, down,
yeah.
you can align the lamp. But who cares about the lamp, Chris? Like really?
It's more the point that
Yeah, no, you
just
want it
looks
perfect.
cool. No, it's just that it looks cool here. Right. So stitching, I think we've moved it horizontally, but we've never moved it vertically. Do you think there's any value to be had?
Well, I
by-
see the vertical, the horizontal lines are what's going to change if you move the image up and down. Right now, our lines are very good. I'm a little experienced in this because the way I make my planets is I manually stitch stuff. So
Of course.
I've done this a lot of
Of course.
times, and it can be a real pain. And our situation isn't quite as bad. Hey, you can draw one there. Make it thicker, much thicker. It doesn't show up really well. Maybe darker. Oh, I go with bad ones.
Oops.
Yeah, a grid, like a checkered board. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
That's good. Like, look at your back. It's only because you're too close. Okay? So you said like 1.5 meters.
Yeah, let's go get something to eat.
What do we do with our stuff? Do we pack up? Do we lock?
Yeah.
You want to stay here for a while?
Well, Holger is coming.
Yeah. We should show it to Holger. Hi, Holger.
Yeah, Holger, if Holger's watching or streaming,
Well, you make
let me send to Holger. Because then he can see that we're streaming.
You should have like a decal, you know, where you come with spray paint and like. Oh, maybe we should do that. Like hire some idiots to spray paint the entire city. Oh, yeah, hi for the laugh. Thank you.
What is 1212 AA 1212 AA? Huh? Okay. We need to eat. We need to eat.
Yeah.
And then we need to hold over here about 4.
Well, I have to leave at some point.
I understand, me too, but like,
No, it's good.
just taking the smartphone and money. Not my keys. It's going to be cold outside, right?
You're never cold in this weather. Well, maybe not for your underwear though. What's the name of this thing?
Lungi.
Lungi, okay, so not for your lungi. Lungi.
Okay, shoes probably. Then I got the shoes on. And we want to take something that we can smoke? Yes.
I'll take
Hi. Smoke live on smoke live.
I want smoke again. So, I'll take my entire bag because I'm paranoid.
Ah, and then you can skip off and leave.
Yeah, no, but I have this thing which is still connected, so
I know.
I'm gonna say leave it to you. Can't really skip out, can I?
Well, you left it to me before. But actually,
Then I needed it the same day.
I have my own.
I ran ironic.
I have my H2, so thank you for bringing the clamp. That's perfect, bro.
The clamp actually I need probably more. The zoom at the moment. Clamp is a very useful thing.
Okay, let's go get some food. And talk about what we're going to do with this thing. Monday night.
When is your flight?
Wednesday lunchtime.
Do you have return tickets?
No. But what I now have is an offer of someone to live from the 21st for a week. Virginia is away, so her place is empty, so I have somewhere to sleep, so I will buy a ticket back. You heard it here first. Chris Hopcroft is coming back to Berlin.
I'm excited.
Yes, you are, I know. 12:55, I fly on Wednesday. I'm meeting some uber geek friends of mine. Uber geek. Like this guy, I love him to bits. He's amazing. And he is just the most computer science person I've ever met.
Really?
He's a pure computer perfectionist.
Okay.
If something is not being done purely and beautifully and perfectly, he will shout
Really?
at the people who are not doing it purely and perfectly and And he and I have a good, like, I feel we have a good relationship. And if you're ever watching this, Edmund, in time to come, Edmund Sutcliffe, I don't know, I love you, man, it's great. I go, wow, I've got too much stuff happening. Wait, who is active?
Live gig, I think on the 29th. So
Cool. Let's go eat. Because I'm about to die.
well, yeah, my
But we're a little bit. I think we go to the train station. Let's go to Potsdamer Platz. You know of anywhere to eat around here?
well, I'm sure there is.
It's all fancy there. It's all like. There's no Durum. Durum. You love your Durum.
I really, if I could have Durum, I wouldn't even consider anything else. Man, I want a fucking drone, man. So annoying.
Go get a drone and stop.
Well, yeah, but you can fly
You
it.
tell me to stop complaining all the time.
I'm not complaining. Fuck you, Chris. Why can I say anything without you, like, turning it against me, like, into a bad thing? But look at this. This is a shot of a friend shot. Look at it.
I have something to show you. I have something serious to show you. If you want drone stuff, I have a connection for you. Totally.
Well, I never even flew one, so I.
What's her name?
Wait, are we streaming again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me show you this.
It's funny because we're looking at the screens, but everybody's looking at our butts.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh no, it was an email. And seriously, like, I'm going to take this up because I'm not going to send you the username and password, but I'm going to show you what she sent me.
Okay.
Carla, video. Come to me. And let's smoke it. And then come back. And then, so you can take what you want, show.
Yeah, but are you gonna leave it streaming like that?
Yeah.
Just like streaming in an empty room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Be right back. Okay, where's the pen? Gone for lunch.
I wish we could take it with us and stream ourselves lunging and like gossiping or whatever.
Okay, so wait a second. Shall we?
What?
Okay, before we shall we?
Try it? No, it's too complicated right now. I want to get to food and home some way.
Okay,
Just packing this back up.
I want to get to a smartphone shop to buy a 4G data card
Well, actually,
and charge this battery.
Holger's wife told me that there's like a street here with camera shops and studio stuff and shit, which is very important to me.
Calumet, you saw the link? Because I asked her about this stuff, and she told me about Calumet.
Yeah, I think it's right.
потому что вечером у тебя то дети спят, то сам спишь.
Да. Ладно, слышь, ну я сейчас, вот сейчас пришли люди. Давай я тебе перезвоню, когда я буду по дороге домой. It was stuck when I came in. As soon as the lights popped on, the software hung. Это самое, слышь, пап, я тебе позвоню. Эй, зайди сейчас на эту ссылку, что ты сейчас меня сможешь увидеть, если тебе не скучно.
The stitch lines. You see here? It's not correct.
But here it's correct. In the bits that people will look at.
This is the
Okay.
lamp. This is the lamp, and that's why it's a bit problematic.
Okay.
It's too close.
Yeah. You need about 30 centimeters.
Higher? Yeah,
No,
and
no,
then
the
it goes
diff-
out of frame. So
Difference in.
Okay, you guys are the stitching kings. You, like,
yeah. Well, we tested. There's the dead zone. It needs like about 2 meters.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually cool. I like it.
Okay. So, and you're now here on the.
What do you think?
Where's your? This is the streaming, right?
this is connected to the camera.
Yeah.
And this is streaming to this URL with this key,
Yeah.
with a slash at the end of the URL.
Yeah. This I know. And here it's also the YouTube, right?
No, I'm
YouTube is on the
monitoring
other
it.
computer.
So YouTube is,
The Creator Studio is there.
well, it could be on both, but I'm
Yeah.
putting it here so that this thing
Okay.
can just focus on sending.
Okay.
So-
So you go in Creator Studio.
Okay, I'm going to switch account.
No.
No, listen to me.
Yeah,
Let
okay,
me do
I
this
see.
because I know what I'm doing.
Sure.
Berlin, yeah, I've got to switch to a different thing. But you're going to show me something in Creator Studio. This
Yes.
bit, I don't know what I'm doing, but I want to make sure I'm in the right Creator Studio.
Yeah.
Because now I'm in Berlin Live TV in VR Creator Studio, which is this thing, and Anton's putting his hands up.
Yeah.
So what are you going to show me in Creator Studio?
So.
Yeah.
Yes. Doing your unnecessary toys.
Ancient,
Streaming.
irrelevant ones, right?
Wait, but I need to look at what Holger is doing over here.
So you're in the live streaming now.
I'm in an event now.
Event. Okay.
Oh, are we offline?
No. This is new.
Okay.
This is when you hear.
Yeah, this is live now.
You-
Live control room.
Yeah. This.
And this button, these buttons also work here too.
Okay. So you see it's bad.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And you have here you can see where is it here? You use the settings I have done before, or you have to?
There's a new event, so new settings.
Yeah, but which settings?
May I?
Yeah, may you.
So there's
So there.
ingestion settings, which is the settings.
Okay, this is a blah blah blah. This is go down. Okay, there's only the server thing. You can set the frame rate to stream. Maybe I will try it in my. You choose the camera.
Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Current keyframes are not being sent often enough, which would cause buffering. Current keyframe frequency is 10 seconds. Note that the ingestion errors can cause incorrect GOP group of pictures. You need to change the video resolution. Current resolution is that much, but it's not supported in this configuration. Expected video resolution is this much. Okay, so frame rate, frequency. You're weird. That's horrible.
I could actually check the status of my teeth, but I don't know what I'll find. So
Don't do this. Okay.
what are we trying to do basically?
There's new settings for the camera to test it. What is better?
Well, what I like most about it is even when this crashes, you can just start the
Oh, good. Yeah, that's nice.
What?
So the error before, hold on, James. Before it had bad.
Yeah.
And I read it was because it's expecting a 4K stream.
Yeah.
It was being left.
And it was getting less. So I've now changed this so it's sending a 4K stream. And now it's saying it's happy. Now,
Not enough frames, right?
not enough video to maintain smooth screen. Yes, so it's dropping frames.
Well, wait, you should check the result. So of course it will be dropping frames in 4K.
You have to go down otherwise.
Yeah, but it only gives you either 4K or 720. Remember, there's no other options. It's either 4K or half K.
And I don't want to take that anything down. I want to see if I can push that and see if it's up. And I feel
Yeah, but
like,
quality,
let me see.
functionality is also. Wait, sit down.
That's the really bottom. Okay, that's flat. Okay, YouTube. Subscriptions. 39 CD, virtual reality. The sound kind of sucks. I see a holder there looking confused on the laptop.
You see me walking around restlessly?
Yeah, and I want to see your mouse. Are you moving the camera? You can feel safe. Can you look at the lighting from the window? Ask the window. The sound is really funny.
It's very acoustic, and you're not speaking into the microphone, you're hearing all the reverberations.
Still, it's cheap acoustic.
Use the headphone.
That's what I'm going next.
Have you set here in this software the audio?
Audio input?
Yeah.
It's H4.
Okay.
Well, if it's put directly into it, it should sound much better.
What sampling rate on the
44.
Correct. I think there's probably settings in there that maybe when they default it, they chose 44, and if they, maybe they
I
could
don't think it
do
matters 44.
If you're hearing what I'm hearing, it sounds like there's a mismatch in the audio sampling rates,
Okay.
which causing resample and do bullshit to it.
I can change it. Should I change it?
Well, tell me what you think. This no watch and give me some input. Obviously to show.
If any, I'm right. Well, right now, it wasn't like this before. There's motion blur when I move my head. Can you hear me, Chris?
Yes.
So it-
answer my question.
It's like rolling shutter.
Okay, possibly it's because the
Yeah, well, are you giving me the headphones? Yeah, it keeps hanging all the time.
yeah, I think that's because
It's the resolution, Chris.
yeah.
Even if the YouTube is writing that it's not getting what it wants, it might be still good enough.
So take this off, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to stop YouTube from sending anything.
Okay.
Because it's sending poor quality. Right.
Well, I think it's what you changed here that made it like this.
Okay. Okay. So what I was going to do is to switch this to 7. Yeah. Right.
Let's try it here and try there.
It's just 1440 or 1080.
Hey!
1080 is actually the phone can't. But wait, I think 1080 means 1080 is all of this. So it's 1080 that it's wrapping around. So
Yeah.
at any one time, you're looking at maybe like.
You can see in the fact that it's reloading, it's running at an increased speed to catch up, you know what I mean? And now it's reloading again.
Oh, and it's going very, very, very fast in order to catch up with what it is,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
it's back to normal
Yeah, yeah.
speed.
No, then it's stuck again. Now it's stuck.
Oh, because I stopped it. And I've
No,
restarted
it's
the
still
stream.
running. Now it's still running. It's the quality thing. Trying to change it.
I've changed the quality so that it's
Okay.
1920 by 1080.
Well, yeah, now it's normal. Okay, the resolution is lower, but it doesn't bother me because it's still.
May I
smooth.
see and you keep and how's the sound?
It's like a Zoom, but in an acoustically treated room.
Oh, okay, but it's not crackling.
No, the crackling was the stretching of time that you heard. It's the time
Uh-huh.
stretch.
Okay.
It can either crackle or raise pitch.
So what I feel like doing now is like cutting the video.
Hey, wait! I already hear myself talk, so the latency's changed. So it's not crackling.
But latency.
The crackling was the stretching of
Yeah,
time.
so the
Yeah.
broadcast latency.
Yeah, so yeah, now we're much lower. Like it's like 15 seconds.
Because there's less data.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we know.
Wait.
And if I take, I want to check something. Okay, I up the resolution, but I decrease the bit rate. Okay, Try it again. Wait, it's not updated yet.
Testing to the sound. Testing 1 2 1. Oh, it still hangs a little.
No, wait, I switched it off.
Ah,
Okay, now I lowered the bit rate from 30 to 10.
the frame rate or the bit rate?
Bit rate.
From 3000 to 1000.
Yes. And I upped the resolution to 2560 to 1440.
Okay, the sound does just sound good now.
If you speak directly into the mic, you won't have a problem with the quality.
Whoops. What's that outside the door?
You go check. No, we can't. I can't move this thing. How's the bit rate difference?
Not noticeable.
Okay, but can you check the upload rate? What you're sending right now?
You've played with this Daydream before?
Yeah, one time.
Okay. Right, what was your question?
Can you check the upload rate of the computer over the
Task Manager.
I don't know. I don't have this in my task manager. Well, it's lower.
Not really. It was between like 10 and 13 before.
No, it was between. It spiked at 25 and then it went down. You remember? Well, maybe it's. You think it's the same?
I think it's spiked. It spiked there at like 32 and then went down. I think
Yeah,
where
yeah.
it levels off at.
It's when you stop and start. It has a burst, but maybe it won't have that burst if it can't.
Should I give you my theory? Is that this setting, select output bit rate, that just does not work. That is not implemented. That is my theory.
Okay, take it up to the highest, 10,000 megabits per second. I'm always going to change it. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so this is saying health is good.
Okay, so Holder took it off. Okay, now it changed.
You're very quiet, Albert. Well, that's good.
Well, now it's going a little bit in slow motion, Chris. Okay, do something fast, like.
So 10,000 was the bit rate, and the stream is still 12, like same megabits per second.
Wait, can you repeat that?
Like, so we're changing this at the moment. Select output bit rate, and when we have it at 10,000, the output is like 11 or 12, and we have it at 1,000 is also output 11 or 12.
Yeah.
So I think that Naden needs to make it so that this thing actually works.
I think it's not working.
Bit rate, because when we go to config, not working. When we go out on and we try to use like a 2 megabit per or 3 megabit per second stream on a smartphone or on a shitty bar, this computer's got to do more compressing before it sends, but this thing isn't working. Maybe because the compression, so I think it's just standard, it's always on 10, which makes it about like just a little bit more than 10. So if we start streaming again, and then it goes crazier for a little bit, crazy, and then it calms, like it will calm.
Yeah, it's hanging.
Yeah, that's because I stopped it, and then it's going to have time to come back on, and then it's sending so much data to YouTube, and YouTube is like, what the fuck? And then after some time, it's like, okay, let's be friends, let's not fight with each other. What the fuck is this doing? 30 megabits per second. It's taking a long time to stabilize. No, not yet.
Wow. It's saying a lot of information. Maybe it's sending the information twice.
Well, the frame rate is way down now. I don't know what you did. Maybe it's because I'm moving.
No, I've got a theory.
No, I think it's probably because I'm moving, because what happens is, like, there's more information. Every pixel now is active and changing.
So put it down and stop. Let's see what.
Yeah, but I wanted to see what it looks like first of all.
I understand. It didn't change the CPU much.
Okay, now I'm still.
WLAN, no, it's okay, now you're still. Okay, yeah, wow, it goes right down when you're still. That's weird.
More information. It's compressed. It's like it only uses the JPEG squares that it needs, but the resolution doesn't look good.
Yeah, but it should still be sending at the bit. Well, the bit rate thing is fucked because it says it's 1,000 output bit rate. So this is the screenshot we need to take. It shows this over this. And wait for it to get rid and go off the screen. Which of these buttons is print screen? SABF screen ABF is this one. How do you print the screen?
I have no idea about this, but I think
Function like this.
maybe.
Maybe MS Paint. V, yeah, good. Thank you. Not function. What's Sturg?
Steuerung, control. No. Control is
No, it's control. It's control. It does the
Steuerung.
same thing
Yeah, okay.
Control does in my world. Bit rate isn't right. Oh no! Come on, desktop. I'm using too many illegal characters. Bit rate. Bit rate or whatever. I'll find it later. Okay, I need to just do two. I want to be able to go back to facts and say, come on guys, this bit's fucked. I'm not going to pay for this software. Fix it. Make it so that it works properly. But do it in a nice way, obviously, because I'm a nice person.
Of course you are.
It's amazing how what you're going to do is move the camera and the bitrate goes through the roof.
Because everything starts moving.
Yeah.
The JPEG thing, it's like, the H.246 for video and all that shit. It only uses the pixel that are changing.
So you know what that means? This means that if this moves, the bit rate of the content that's coming from here to here goes up. But also the bit rate of what this sends to YouTube goes up.
Yeah.
So this software is just like the bitrate stuff is not implemented. Has no relevance to anything.
Well,
this setting
that's our theory.
And it was a prize-winning software. High facts.
No, but it doesn't make the software bad. It just makes it.
No. When you say into the user interface that this lets you change the bit rate, I believe that's not optimal.
Yeah, of course.
But I still love you, Fax, if you're ever watching this. And Naiden, implement the bitrate thing. You know it's not working. So make it so it does work. Because, so we take another screenshot. And function SABF and then MS Paint. It's so weird using a QWERTZ keyboard. Control V, Control S. Bit rate.
No, my headache.
2.
I have a headache from this thing.
So it thinks everything is good. That's good to know. So close this down. And on here,
No, this is but it will give you the stats for nerds. You seen this? So what device is Google Pixel XL8? CPN, I guess maybe the serial number. Video ID is this thing, which is the same as this LTO. Yeah, 8KZ3S LTO. So that's the.
You should stand.
Listen to the sound now. It's bullshit.
It's because it's rapid. You see, look at the movement. It's sped up, like 25% faster. It's doing that to catch up. So it's like very fast. You see?
So I just need to move it to.
So what device is Google Pixel XL8? CPN, I guess maybe the serial number. Video ID is this thing, which is.
Okay, but stats for nerds. 140 MP4 audio format. I guess it's kilobits per second.
Okay, 1 megabits is 4.36 megabits per second of what you're reading from YouTube, from the player. Yeah, so that's what YouTube gives you back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Drop frame, only 3 drop frames, so that's what I'm dropping. I'm not dropping hardly anything here.
Yeah, upload is good.
It reckons I'm 3,164 seconds behind, but that doesn't make any sense.
I think it means
And the
30
video
seconds.
rendering mode is spherical.
Yeah, it's solid. Cool.
Well, come on. Control line, yeah.
Back from that.
Yeah, I know.
I was supposed to be there already.
Oh, now it's saying bad. Keyframe frequency. Currently, keyframes are not being sent through often enough. You know what a keyframe is, Anton? Of course. You know what a keyframe is? Hold up. Of course. But
I know
there's
it's
no way. You know any way to change the keyframe frequency in this thing, in this software, in this prize-winning software?
The first thing is it's too small for my eyes. So the easiest way is I already told him do it in this way.
Oh, you already told him about the keyframe thing?
No, I told him
The
first.
menu resolution.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is
The font.
the font is and he cannot change this. So
You can.
yeah, but it's not.
You want me to leave you this?
No.
Should I get it?
Yeah, please. Feel free.
Just plug it
wait, let's see what happens. Let's do a cable pull test.
Okay.
That's that one.
These were like the things I thought about first, because imagine you have
So
uneven lighting.
so
It changes the whole thing.
so do your thing again with the light,
Okay.
so that it's
The light
streamed
test,
and
okay?
recorded.
So
The auto exposure, showing what happens when you put like really bright, really.
it's a phone, so I just need to get it very close.
You need to do it bright.
No, but
No,
it does the thing, man. Okay. Yours is different color. Okay.
Okay, then we take it away.
And it's.
Are we not changing any settings now? And it's going
No,
straight
it's
back to
but
normal.
it's on full auto. It's on full auto. So when you get a bright window, if they give us that office, one camera would be dark,
Sure. But what you're
and
saying
you
is
can't
that
control it either.
when the lighting on something that with broadcasting changes,
Well,
because
imagine a
the
musician.
star is in the darkness and suddenly everything is just like
Software crashes.
software probably crashes.
Yeah, that's what happened when I came in, because when you get out, there's an automatic system that turns off the light. So when I came in, like all the pixels
Is there a way
flashed.
to recreate that? Can you turn the light off like manually?
Yeah, we just did.
yeah, you see it already.
Wait.
But turning it,
Wait,
do you
wait.
think turning it back on will crash the software?
No, you see only that it's.
No, it didn't. It just readjusted. But it happened before.
Let's make this disco.
Well, you see the white balance.
It makes no sense that turning the light on would crash the software.
Weird.
Because it would make sense that the hardware, the sensor, is a little bit like, whoa, but then the signal that it's sending down this pipe shouldn't be enough to.
Well,
It's just
well, basically,
it's white instead of
there
black.
are
now.
no in this camera. There are no camera settings. You can set
No,
sensitivity,
There's no camera settings.
and you
also.
can set nothing. Not okay. Fuck the aperture, but like, you know what I mean? Like at least shutter speed or something to compensate for like if you go into the sun. You know what I mean? I don't know. But still, like, I can see that it's not a technical priority, but it is a creative one, because if you go and want to do something specific,
Holger and I can both see it's a creative one because of your defensive body language,
no,
which we have on camera.
yeah.
Cool. You know, like I'm motivated right now entirely on getting creative feedback defined to be able to feed back to these guys to
What
say,
else did
here
I
you
get?
go. I don't know.
Manual white balance,
Crash, mouse wheel scale, but I couldn't recreate that.
length override. General saying, well, are you trans? Yeah, you are trans.
Yeah, we are. The stream status is good.
Yeah. Well, I'll stream myself out of here.
That's good.
Yeah.
See you.
Chris, what are you using my GoPro?
No. But some point in the next 48 hours, no less, like 44 hours, he needs to bring you a bag.
Okay.
Or maybe a sweet talk holder and leave a bag at his house because it's closer to my house.
It depends. If
What kind of GoPro is it?
Four. Black.
Okay.
I hate it.
Why?
It's the worst investment I made in gear. I had a very old Sony camcorder. Well, video quality.
It's 4K.
Yeah, it's not about that. It's the dynamic range is shit.
Yeah.
Exposure is automatic.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an action camera.
And I tried to use it like for weddings. I had I did the main video. I had static DSLR, GoPro. The only thing that really worked well is I had a 3.5 meter tripod,
Yeah.
and I would like take it way up and point it down like on the entire
Yeah.
shit. And because it's fisheye, it's very. But again, suddenly like white balance different. It's very hard to match.
No, it cannot match.
I
It cannot match
use,
with the DSLR.
well, I actually got very close. Like
Okay.
I
black
found the
and
right
white
zone
it
and
then.
stuff.
Black and whited.
No, it's not about that. It's usable, but
Forget
it's,
about white balance.
okay. Reliability. For some reason, a lot of times I charge the batteries, but when I get to the venue,
It's empty.
it's dead.
Yeah.
It was off in my bag, or
Yeah.
maybe it wasn't off. Maybe it turned itself on.
No, it's changed inside the battery. The it's still something.
Discharging. It's
Discharging.
bullshit. So
Yeah.
when you need it most, I haven't used it for like a month. I whip it out and
Nothing. You have to remove the battery.
I know. So I learned to only put the battery in when I started to do.
But still, this is not good enough because also when the battery is outside.
Yeah, they still do discharge.
Yeah.
Well, so and functionally, the audio makes it like for a documentary thing.
Yeah.
I know the GoPro 5 should be much better in audio. It has like a few mics and it can automatically turn off the mic that's getting winded and use the other one. So it's like, but
What's
So-
the price?
Hi, Nadi.
What?
Hi, Nadi.
if you want to buy it, you mean?
Hi,
I don't
Nadi.
know.
I love you, Nadi. I miss you. Maybe I'm coming to
I have
Tel
no
Aviv in
idea.
a few
Well,
months,
I can
in a
check.
few weeks'
Well, I
time.
have it, 2 batteries,
Yeah. What do
and
you
a
mean
few
photos?
mounting options.
Yeah, I have a gimbal and I have a drone. So
Okay, so you're covered.
Where is
well,
Simon
I'll,
talking to?
I can.
No, I want to see if these GoPro can do with this gimbal and with the drone. And
Well,
then I
actually,
can.
if you have the pistol grip gimbal, the small one.
No, it comes with a drone.
Okay. Okay. Are you talking about the GoPro drone?
No, I
Carbon?
don't.
Oh, but something like that.
No, I talk about the drone company who crashed 60 million and cannot build a drone who fly.
Okay.
But I have one.
Okay.
And it's flying, so it's okay. So now I want to test because I have it for the 360. I have 2 Kodaks on top.
Yeah,
one
okay. Okay.
But-
Everyone is 180, so
No, 220.
220. Okay. So you have overlap.
Overlapping.
That's cool.
What software are you using for stitching?
Kodak.
It's the one you get with the camera.
Yeah, for free. But Fax said to me you can also do this stitching with this software, but I
One
want to
ring
say-
to rule them all. No, it's actually cool because it has no depth, so everything is in focus.
Hi,
Yeah.
Nadi.
It must be a very small sensor.
My friend Nadi. Everybody, my friend Nadi in Tel Aviv is watching.
Hi Nadim, my name.
Yeah. Makore, Achi.
Well, whatever you're talking.
My name is like what's up?
Okay.
Talking to you.
Wow, it's getting rainier.
Yeah. It's starting to rain in Berlin. Maybe it's time to go to Tel Aviv, Nadi.
Yeah, 40 degrees, motherfucker.
How? Really?
Middle of September,
Really?
heat wave. 4 days, like
Tel
38,
Aviv?
40 degrees, you know, like
What,
95% humidity. Yeah. It's like a global,
Hi,
global
Nadi.
warming.
Can you
forecast.
send me a pic of the room from your point of view? Okay. He wants a picture of the room.
Well, that actually makes a lot of sense to see
Right.
what's really going on. You should take this picture from over here so you can have.
He wants it from my point of view.
Getting technical.
Right.
So, take it.
Yeah, I will test it and then
I wanted to use it like as a webcam.
Yeah,
Because one of the best uses I found for it was, which was still quite useless. I did like tutorials with dudes. So somebody's talking in front of the computer, you can put it right under the screen and have him like a beautiful frame with his fingers and the face. That's the best implementation. I never jump out of planes and
No?
I don't go like skydiving.
You know, one of my friends gave me this as a birthday gift.
What?
Tandem jump. But but I have to lose weight, otherwise I will.
You get me. Okay, cool.
Of course you can watch it
I
and
would-
talk to me at the same time.
I
Nadi.
hate.
When we have a conversation here, well you can, but you just start hearing yourself. You're still hearing me echoed in time. You have some feedback. We have like creative people here around this camera. You have any feedback from a viewer's point of view, Nadi? Hello.
Well, I'm sure it can be fixed.
Which?
The overlap thing, this dead space. So if the
Yeah,
entire
you know, when you do the stitching right, it's no overlapping. It's finished.
even when it's like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean 30 centimeters. This 30 centimeters on both
Well,
sides.
now it's better, but still it's
Yeah.
weird. Well, we didn't invest
Yeah,
in
can
it
you
as
hear
much.
me?
We didn't try to get like the millimeters.
Yeah, there's like a delay. There's a delay of it depends on.
30 seconds. It said on the geek on the nerd stat.
Yeah, actually that'd be interesting to know. Yeah, what the delay is on your side in Tel Aviv. So I guess the signal is going from Berlin to like YouTube in Amsterdam and then like across Europe. Maybe via satellite. You think it's going to
No, they have
cable.
underwater cable.
Yeah, under the
Oh, the satellite is
Mediterranean, down
expensive.
through Italy. That's where the light is being sent.
But now the satellite gets cheaper.
Of course, everything is cheaper.
I'm still.
Have you seen? Well, what do you think will happen when you put this in a fast-moving car?
Well, I can imagine a lot of beautiful stuff to do with
Yeah,
it.
so
I'd
he's-
even just take it around.
Have you got headphones on?
You know, like 5 minutes, Alexander.
Have you got
plus
sound?
5
Have you got
minutes,
sound coming
Yeah,
in?
but you have to stand it because you cannot move it.
No, you stand it. You go. You take a paper. You sit somewhere in the frame. Unnoticed. You know.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
that's
for
what.
now. I done this in Hong Kong.
I'm sure you did. If you have the camera, that's
No. I have my Pixpro smart photos.
okay.
And
But
the funny thing is when you
why can you do
when
with
you,
footage?
when you
That's
started,
something-
when
can
I
you
started
set it?
waving, that was when you said
Not
start
nobody
waving.
wants it.
nobody wants it. It's
Have you tried?
Yeah, sure.
So it's like a
Weird. Because like Shutterstock, a
Yeah.
picture costs
with
$3.
the broadcast, sure. That's just
A
a case of
video
how fast light
in
goes
one frame can cost
and
like
how many zigzags it's doing, how much of a
360.
direct route it's
Why
taking
not?
from here
Yeah,
to
yeah,
you.
but there's no market at the
And
moment.
probably it's going
Yeah, well,
via
it's very
direct.
green still.
Yeah.
The technology, like what we're doing right now, like
Yeah, and then
if you
at
have
some point you'll see
good
inside my
program
mouth.
that could kill everything else.
Yeah, I can
I'll be showing you my teeth.
Yeah, well, teeth. I have to go.
You see, this is the difference.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. What's the
Yes.
Oh yeah. Well, it's small.
It's the difference to this.
Yeah, I'm giving.
Oh.
You don't see it?
Yeah, you never showed me the camera. I see the
God is
picture.
omnipotent as well as omnipresent, and I'm only omnipresent. But I can tell the future also.
You have to go to Tel Aviv. This is the future. It's warmer.
Yes, Nadi.
I don't think heat is a problem for him. He walks barefoot now. I have
Yeah, sure.
almost three layers, so he's barefoot. My situation isn't very good.
Do that.
So cool. And it is the same like here. It's
Okay.
Can you put your hand next to this so that I can give you some perspective?
Well, it's very, very wide. Very wide.
so already you can see here.
Okay, that's the rectangular projection, right?
And this
So
is now
it's,
live on Facebook.
Okay.
You do this.
It's,
That's
it's
now-
two. It's two cameras, two sensors.
And you
two
see
lenses.
also the same. You see the light.
Yeah, the stitching, yeah, the auto exposure.
Yeah, and it's the same like
You
with
can't
Cables.
just manual it. Or even,
You
don't
see a
manual it,
a
but
stand.
touch them together. So if one side goes dark, make the other one do the same.
you cannot. It's
Not
it's,
yet.
it's a small. You need some operation for this.
They
But
have.
you see the
They
quality
definitely
of this
have
is
different
better.
settings. Yeah.
But when you do this,
And there's some software on the
No,
laptop
yes.
that has
Yeah, I know.
the ability to kind of mess
Yeah,
around
but
with it.
still, like if you touch it right now, it's
But
like
the software doesn't control the hardware on the camera
But
fully.
The thing is when you do this.
There's different white balance. There's different
Okay, yeah. Of course.
different whole heap of stuff.
So
And
how
there's
much
like
do you get from
auto exposure.
If you have full battery, well, how long can you get
And
from
I'll
that?
show you something interesting.
That's
Is
And you can't connect the
If
power
I
bank
shine-
because you're using
No, you
in
cannot.
a few-
The only thing is what I
If
find.
they could
in a few minutes, well, in like less than a minute, but I'm shining a light into onto one of the sensors, and it's saying,
This is the trick.
and it's like automatically changing
wireless charging.
exposure,
Okay. I don't know.
white balancing and everything. and it's nothing we can control. We can't turn automatic off.
Now it's
Yeah, but
charging.
it made your
But
camera
we're pushing
much
this
bigger.
thing
Yeah.
to within an inch of its life.
Can you see it in frame? You probably can. Like,
This you can. So, but give this also in a half.
And let me send. I'll send you a photo of the stitching software also.
So when you go here,
Yeah, I know.
normally should be hello. Yeah, this is.
and it's this finger probably. It's
No,
stopping
it's-
it from rotating. Huh?
Hello. There is software that I can
You see,
like
that's
offset the audio so
Yeah,
that it
yeah,
matches the
you
video.
can.
That's nice.
It's not for.
It's like an angry woman that doesn't want to
And
go
this-
on.
This is also Holger's mobile.
You see, we are now in Facebook and in YouTube.
Yeah. We're connecting worlds.
Let me show the whole.
So it's not here.
Be and I'm gonna go.
It's not live on.
Well, guys, it's business doing pleasure with you.
Hey, I gotta go, Nadi. Keep watching though. Lots of love. Bye. Yeah. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Cool. Thank you for bringing the energy. You enjoyed
Did
it?
you take some milk for yourself?
No. Give me some. We'll go like. I will come and.
Well,
I'll probably come and see you tomorrow
Yeah, well, you should.
to drop maybe a bag.
You do that.
What should we watch?
Wait, what I gave you? Okay, there it is. You want it? Is it enough for anything?
No. You need some of my stuff.
And you do it on camera. Hello.
No. Do what's on camera? I'm not doing anything, Holger.
Yeah.
He has some chocolate that he got.
Yeah, that's fine
He's
for
giving me
you.
some of his chocolate.
That's great.
And you like chocolate also, Holger?
No,
No?
no. I am addicted to chocolate.
Really?
Yeah, you see it.
Actually, the chocolate I believe you can see in the teeth.
In the teeth.
If I eat chocolate right now, my teeth start hurting immediately. I don't know why. I'm like super sensitive to chocolate in my teeth. But I do it anyway, right?
Because you love it.
Yeah, everyone look around.
Take this. Yeah. Okay. Wait. This is some from what? Okay. Cool. Yeah. Perfect. That's great. Okay. I want to know how this battery works.
Okay. You should pack up and leave also.
I want to work out how this battery works first before I pack up and leave. Is
No,
that
but
okay?
yeah. Just take your show on the road.
Yes, I know, but maybe it's a good idea to check how this battery works before I
Hold
take
up.
the show on
See
the road.
that? This laptop is already 1 year old. Maybe one. We have to test how long it is, but
Okay, but it's streaming now.
yeah.
And let's see what the downloader is doing. It's running a load of CPU, but not so much. And it's using a load of wireless LAN, but not so much. But it's not using the screen so much, so it's only... That's the lowest level screen. So the screen takes a lot of power, this guy. But are we streaming off battery now? What is actually happening? You're not receiving enough data, maybe that will, but it's actually streaming. So tune our battery to Wi-Fi. Anton's still here. What's Anton still doing here? Because it's picked up Meredith off. Now we're here. Yeah. So I'm going to plug this back in. What we need is some kind of adapter that lets you switch from powered, wall powered to battery powered without killing the computer. Surely there must be like a switch that is just like allowing you to switch between this input and that input.
I think
Electronically it should be easy.
Well, what will be the reason? Because you want not to stop the stream?
I want to preserve the battery life as much as possible. I want to have the battery plugged in and charging all the time, but not to interrupt the stream. So if I can switch from powered by the wall to powered by a battery, it means I could not break the stream. I could just pick this up and walk out the door with it and go for it.
What I think about this camera, honestly, it's a stand camera. It's not a moving camera.
No, I'm not talking about moving with it. I'm talking about taking it from one place where it's standing to another place where it's standing.
Yeah, but then you have to move it.
Sure, but I want to not interrupt the stream.
Yeah.
I want to be able to, because my viewers who are watching, even though it might be a bit shaky for them when I'm moving from here down to outside, I want to keep them watching. When they have nothing more to watch, they'll stop watching and go and do something else. They'll go and sit outside in the sunshine.
No, the idea is you have two cameras and you do switch the stream over his software. That's what's maybe the best solution is.
I struggle enough to get one camera.
Okay.
And I think to get something that allows you to switch between one power to another with a flick of just a switch, that should like an electrician, my dad could probably make something like that.
Okay.
With just like simple equipment from an electrician, you know?
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to turn this off and go back to wall power. In fact, no, I'm just going to turn everything off and go to charging this, because I want to move now. I want to get out of here. This is nice, but it's a bit annoying. So. Does that mean it's charging or not? Do I need to switch it on for it to be charging?
I think without charge.
Yeah, but there's no... we'll wait.